Starting assignment now. Perfect fit. Than's power. Next. Feeling good. What else? Come face Malphon and me. Lord Ares.
Not once has your Lord Father thanked me for delivering vast portions of his clientele. Surely you shall be more grateful for my gifts.
It's me or them. The underworld's power. That's what you get. Come get smashed to bits. Broken to bits.
Your dear mother, Persephone, is a shrewd woman, Zagreus. More than an equal to your mighty father. I'm pleased to know you've made amends with her and taken new responsibilities within your house. Naturally, I'll continue to pitch in. And I hope that we'll meet again someday.
I feel all tingly.
remember this.
Audacity runs in our family, Zagreus, but my advice to you is that you keep it carefully suppressed in your relationship with me.
Forgive me, Uncle. Guess he's upset. Thanatos?
I got this.
See.
All is forgiven and forgotten, Zagreus. What were we even going on about back there?
Shocking. I can take it.
Welcome back.
I got one. Another Marty.
You have outsmarted it. Prior to your intervention, son of Hades, I expected that the goddess snakes had forgotten about me, whether purposefully or from passage of time. I believed that to be forgotten was the one true inevitability. Perhaps, however, I was incorrect.
It's him, Baldy.
Hello, sir. Boldy, ever get the feeling that we've had this conversation in the past?
Hey, Prince Ed, I heard the strangest rumor. Here's the thing, I'll give it to you straight. I have heard you've been consorting both with Megaroth the Fury and with that old stiff Thanatos. Can you believe it?
Sisyphus, I don't know where you heard that, but it's true. They're just doing their jobs, and I know how it looks, but you're my friend as well, and I don't want you to forget that.
Look, I do appreciate the sentiment, Your Highness. I'm just surprised. I thought we shared a common foe in them is all. What can I say? I hope that someday I can see them how you see them.
Thank you for understanding, sir. Besides, maybe I can get them to cut you some slack.
Good choice. Good luck out there.
Pleasure doing business. Couldn't agree more, mate.
Oh, good. I was just itching for a live one here, Trash God. Remember this?
Next stop, Asphodel. Keepsake's holy power. Okay. Till next time, Tartarus. There. Some darkness. Yeah, might as well.
That is private property.
Enough, I've better things to do.
She is, Father. Next island.
Hey, nice of you to visit us, Your Royal Majesty. For you.
Till next time.
Stay cool. Chaos Boon switched to a new effect.
spend some time up here, nephew. No, I shall take you on a grand tour of the surface, from the depths of my seas to the height of Olympus. Sure, maybe not today, or tomorrow, or even the next eon, but sometime we should go.
Poseidon's strength. Wave makers. Keep them coming. What do we have here?
Zagreus.
There's not much new worth mentioning up here, though. Looks like you have got your hands full down there, boss.
Yum. Power of Olympus. Good day, Lenny. And now, prepare to die. closer. Courtesy of the Pact. Another day or night in paradise. Almost finished with these. Power. Open up.
Come, heroes of Elysium, and vanquish the intruder.
I owe you one.
Ah, that's enough.
Peace and quiet. These fists are going to do the talking soon. Olympus, I accept this message. Anything I need. In the name of Hades. Butterfly chamber. that's Achilles, isn't it?
Do it, I swear. Were it not for you, Pat, I don't even like to think about what I'd have done. The war would have gone differently then, I suppose.
Why, look who. I thought we might run into you, but how strange to see you face to face out here, lad. To see this place myself, I still can't quite believe any of this.
He really can't. Though I keep telling him it's true. Nothing's accomplished without risk, isn't that so? But we of course have you to thank, stranger. Our troubles needn't have been your concern.
Nonsense, sir. You're my friend. And Achilles. I don't know where I would even be if not for you.
Well, no need to get emotional, is there? We Myrmidons, we're not the sentimental type. Achilles is simply on break, is all. From a demanding job. You've a demanding job as well, so here, my customary gift. Of course.
Thanks. All right, who's next? Regenerating. Weak.
Decided you do this, little Hades.
Thank the fates. We're not finished. delicious. Hot power. All right, let's catch some fish. Think I got one. I am victorious. That's a relief.
At last! You are beneath the notice of the gods, monster, whilst I have earned their favor.
Can't do that here.
Do it! Get a strike! Screaming back to the hellish darkness. Mysterious.
You're next, King.
You dare? Lady Aphrodite, I invoke your aid. Curse you! Monster, your battle prowess leaves much to be desired. I see you, fiend!
That's one champion unseated. Thanks for believing in me, my good Shade. Enjoy the rest of your existence, Shades.
You'll tend to the Seta problem for a change.
To the surface. And check. Gods grant me a swift Seta sack. Here goes.
goddess Nyx and how I long for her to be the mother that I never had, cousin. Is it improper that I say such things to you? One would expect I would already have somebody on Olympus, yet it often feels as though I am the mother here.
Your wisdom guide me. Hope this can get me out of here. Could use the rod of fishing there. What lurks in the waters of the surface? Got a bite. I win this round, fish. Satyrs here. Cerberus just loves whatever this stuff is. Lord Zeus's strength. Time to deliver the goods.
The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
See you, boy. Got here as quickly as I could.
Again, you draw me from all my responsibilities back at the house.
Regis, I compel you to fight. Let's see you run from this. used to be, while you... Let's do this again.
Bye. In the name of Hades.
In his great hurry to explore the countryside, the hapless-footed prince steps on the peel of a most exotic, sallow-colored fruit and tumbles backward with such sudden, violent force that you know what occurs.
Oh, damn it! Thank you, thank you.
You'll get him next time, right?
Achilles,
you're back.
I'll make sure Cerberus has everything he needs while you're out.
Bye, Dusa. Sir, you're back. How was it in Elysium? Was everything all right?
It went well, lad. As well as I could have hoped. Better than I might have feared. Hey, don't take Patroclus calling you stranger personally, all right? He has less charitable terms for those he doesn't care for.
Come on, Achilles, I want details here. What happened with you two, if you don't mind?
Haha, well, thankfully, your efforts meant that no words really needed to be said when I arrived. He simply said my name. Then we just were. Two souls, together in one spot. The way shades linger. It looks mournful, right? But it isn't always.
That's wonderful to hear. You seemed uplifted in your presence. You must have lots of catching up to do.
Lots of making up for lost time. And finally we have some time to spare. It's odd, because so many of my memories of him are from a time of war. Now we can make new memories, in peace. Anyway, see you out there again sometime, I hope.
Count on it, sir.
Everyone, look who it is.
Achilles, next time you're in Elysium, I thought this might be something you'd enjoy. That you might share.
Ambrosia. Well, I'm honored, lad, truly. Although it's I who ought to be bestowing thoughtful gifts upon you for what you've done for me, not the other way around. And I happen to have one here, on Pat's and my behalf.
You have a chthonic companion, and you're giving it to me? I come to you bearing aquatic beasts. Done deal. Wretched broker, what's new, my friend? Thanatos does it again.
Nyx must be worried seeing us like this. Lately always at each other's throats.
Well done.
The much-feared Cerberus licks endlessly at something on the floor.
You've always been there for me, boy.
I'm sorry he disturbed you, Cerberus. You altered one of my own pacts without so much as seeking my consent, undoing terms that were agreed upon. Do you intend to undermine everything in this house, boy? Or only me?
Only you, father. Good thing I've inherited some of your fate-given authority, being your son and all. Otherwise, some of your most loyal subjects would be bound by exploitive terms for eternity.
Terms that they chose themselves. Terms to the benefit of this house. What if Achilles were to leave his post for the green pastures of Elysium? What then?
You could find a replacement. But it's a pointless question anyway, because he's here. He isn't leaving. He might even do better at his job now that he has increased ability to step away from it.
A naive hope at best. The more you step away from your responsibilities, the less you shall want anything to do with them.
Not if those responsibilities matter. I saw Achilles with Patroclus and Elysium next. They're free to be together now, thanks to you. If only you could have seen them.
Oh, I can see them, my child, and I have. And it pleases me Achilles has earned some degree of respite from his servitude, for all his loyalty to our house. For what you have done for him, thank you.
Father isn't going to be thrilled I've let him out of a binding pact.
Your father is committed to his rules, and you released Achilles from his pact according to those rules. There is not much that even he can do about it, save to have Achilles sign again.
Don't see Achilles doing that anytime soon. This garden isn't quite the sight yours was back on the surface, is it, Mother?
On the contrary, Zagreus. It has its own unique charm, as each garden does. I was impressed it wasn't left entirely to rot after my absence.
It was totally off limits to me, though I guess Father must have taken care to maintain it as best he could.
He did, all right. Minus the part where you weren't allowed. Though, let's look after it from here, shall we?
Sounds good. Let's try this. I can't. Excellent. What's new, Skelly?
I knew it.
Baratha hungers.
That would have been my pick.
What's that one do? Let's get to work. Now to fix up this spear. Feels lighter than before. What? What else we got? Witches. Grandmother, if you don't mind I call you that. Knowing we're related like this fills me with pride. Your power over life. I think I've some of it in me. And I could not have come this far without your help. Please, for everything. This is for you.
My grandson, how you honor me with this. I am so very grateful that we've met and that you're you, if that makes any sense at all. I have my sisters, but I'd no one else for very long indeed. My little grandson, little Sprout. I've thought, if my Persephone's alive, why then, this winter, hasn't it endured for long enough? It's grown to have a certain stubbornness, but I am the goddess of the seasons, Zagreus. Perhaps it's time I changed them once again.
as healthy as can be, but cheers. All right, Doomstone. I accept this message. Gods grant me strength. Whatever, let's try it.
Don't make me laugh. Idiots.
No use. I implore the fates. Charon's shop. Hi. I guess the happy thing just isn't doing it for you. Though maybe trying to kill me like this is as close as you can get. You learned my name at least. That's something, right?
Zagreus.
No murder.
Let's see how you fared in warmer environments.
Let's keep going. Which one? Go with that one. Up we go. Check.
But let me show you what a real hurry's all about in just a moment here.
Moving right along.
The time has come. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with? Here they come. Pressure to taking us out.
Well then, have at it.
What's next?
Reconnected with your father's realm, just between us, it pleases me even more that you are able to keep sticking it to him. You keep that up, all right?
Thunder time.
Hey, I didn't mean to lay the guilt on you for what you did for Orpheus, Zag. I just worry when we get involved, we can make matters worse.
You haven't ever made anything worse then. But as for me, I realized what you meant. I was so eager to do something for Orpheus when I first met Eurydice, I never asked them if it was okay.
At least things turned out well for them. But that was fortunate. Family troubles, personal relations, and the like. It's sensitive business. Though, who am I to talk? You didn't ask me to show up like this.
I'm glad you did, though, Fen. else is there. Let's have a look here. Onward. The Mega Gorgon.
Zeus already has endowed you with his thunderous might. Well, you shall soon forget about all that after a taste of this.
Cheers, Uncle. Right there. Whatever, let's try it.
Consider this a warning.
No time to lose.
Worthless wretches.
It's no use.
You have my gratitude.
It isn't wise to go against me, nephew, both in matters large and small. I am not known for being charitable to the insolent.
Didn't have much choice. I angered him, I guess.
I simply can't stay wrathful toward you, much as I might try. They're better not to tempt me just in case.
Is my hair sticking up? Phew. Come on up. Another crustacean. The power of the gods. I see you regrew your neck. Clear.
How could you? That Hydra had a family.
I'll take it. So do I. In the bag. Let's go, Baratha. Come on, you.
was a brazen plight of action, Zagreus, and I admire it. The boldest strategy often prevails, especially with my support.
Appreciate the backup.
Another challenger. Come get destroyed.
Van hell! Look at this mess. Keep going. Bye now. Asterius. Hear me on my authority. Let's try this instead. Name of Hades. More long spears. Here are those for you, mate. Thank you, mate.
He returns. We've nothing left to say to one another, Hellspawn, other than to battle!
Thanatos?
Hold on. This is not your fight. No holding back.
I'm empty.
Super strike! Bullhorn! Cower all you wish. My blessed spear shall find you anywhere. Attack! Delta strike! Ready yourself. Lord Dionysus, lend me your power.
You and me, kid.
What is the matter, fiend? Is your weak sense of resolve already shaken down? Here! You fiend!
That ought to make Theseus shut it for a bit. Guess I'll be going then.
Oh, I didn't see you come in.
That was Elysium. Thank you. Let's see here. should check this way. Not yet. In the name of Hades. Satyr storage. Look at all that coin. In the name of Hades. That's something. Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave. Pleasure doing business.
Each violent countenance of Cerberus agrees the Satyr Sack must be destroyed.
Thank you, boy. I don't think I'll ever get accustomed to the breeze.
I was just thinking on when last I vanquished you. Come, refresh my memory. to you again. Behold. This from you. Fire!
Let go of me.
Servitor! No comfort from the bitter cold.
You tell no one at the house. Do you hear me? Blast.
Say hi to Hypnos for me. In the name of Hades.
Having ventured successfully much farther than before, the surface-seeking prince encounters setbacks far too hideous to be described.
Showed you that time, Father.
See you next time you die, okay?
What's going on with Charon, by the way, if you can tell me, Than? He's never been particularly talkative, but he really seems to know the inner workings of this place.
I correspond with Charon all the time, but even I don't know the full extent of his responsibilities. He's an independent contractor of sorts, been here forever. Your father gives him plenty of space to work.
He must be compensated pretty well for having done this for so long, tending the influx of new souls and all of that.
I doubt he's in it for the compensation, Zagreus. There is no underworld without Charon. I think he knows that, and your father knows it too.
I never thought of it like that. It's hard to think of anybody more deserving of this than you, sir. So when next you are off duty, or whenever the occasion warrants, please enjoy, all right?
I suppose this must be what it's like to be a god, lad. Being shown affection such as this. And getting offerings. Are you quite sure?
Oh, I'm absolutely positive. I would never have been remotely prepared for everything I've had to face if not for all your guidance. And I don't just mean the violent stuff.
Come now, lad. Admittedly, I was quite good at it, but I was nothing other than a killer. I would be wary of all my advice if I were you.
See, that's why you give such good advice right there.
Lad, I heard from Nyx. She said that she was able recently to re-establish contact with Chaos, thanks to you. You're just full of surprises, reforging old bonds between primordial gods like it was nothing.
Oh, just took a bit of tampering with the sigil in the admin chamber. Whole bunch of darkness, too. But I could tell that Nyx and Chaos, they seem to really miss each other, to the extent they are able to miss anybody.
I think they're plenty capable of missing their loved ones, lad. The amount of time that either of us have existed, it's nothing compared to either of them. Imagine being apart from someone you care about for that long.
I couldn't stand it.
I just got back shortly before you did.
So, are you maintaining better contact now with Uncle Zeus, Uncle Poseidon, and the rest? Oh, and is it all right for me to speak about them here?
I'm certain the superficial messages we have exchanged shall taper off with time. We have always been apart, irrespective of the distance separating us. I know Zeus is content with your mother's version of events. Thus we are at peace, for now.
Wait, what do you mean, for now?
I mean only that our family is prone to causing problems for itself. Never content to leave things well enough alone. But if we have little to do with them, their quarrels, or their nonsense on Olympus, it should be of no consequence.
But their family...
Pah!
Head chef? All right, then.
I just don't know how I can ever repay you. For raising him. For everything. After I left, besides old Cerberus, I think maybe I missed you most of all.
I can remember feeling similar emotions at the time. However, it is quite unnecessary to give thanks to me this way. You are the queen, safely returned where you belong. I did what anybody would have in my place.
Anybody would have lovingly raised my estranged son while keeping safe my secret, eventually orchestrating an elaborate plot to reunite him with me, so that I might someday return to have a nectar with them in the lounge.
Precisely, yes.
Fine work from the house contractor. Wretched broker, what's new, my friend? Hey, Orpheus, you know I'm very happy that things turned out well between you and Eurydice, but looking back, I think I might have overstepped my bounds with you a bit and wanted to say I'm sorry.
You're sorry, Zagreus? Whatever for? If not for you, I fear I never would have seen my muse again.
Well, it's just, when I met her and I found out the two of you were having problems, I just wanted to see you patch things up. But it wasn't any of my business, and you never asked my help. Neither did she. I could have made things worse.
But you didn't make things worse, my friend. And, truth be told, I do not think I ever would have asked for help at any point, because I don't entirely know how. So I am grateful to you and your generous instinct.
Well, thank you also, mate. I can't afford any of this. Here you go. A marble bust of some old man seems just the thing to liven this place up.
Exactly whose unwanted countenance is that?
Well, I don't see why not. It seems my princely duty to commission this fine portrait of myself.
I ought to have named you Narcissus instead.
Within the house's gallery now sits the bust of a distinguished poet, ruggedly handsome in his age, who, although yet to earn his fated fame, shall probably be better known someday.
Never heard of him.
Make your claim. What else?
The watchdog Cerberus observes the prince.
You had enough to eat lately, haven't you, boy?
Next already. Your business?
Hey, Room, I'm back. Hey, I'm back. Hey, Skelly, what with everything out in the open now, with the Queen and Charon and all that, mind if I mention some of this to Thanatos? Charon's his brother, after all.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess that part of the old contract no longer applies. So, go right ahead. Appreciate you asking, pal.
Appreciate you answering. Care to accompany me? Coronoct, awaken.
What did you do, boyo? Whoa, careful, pal. Cool, now that's what I call getting shot by arrows. Well, boyo. Hey. Cranium. All right, back to work.
Shades, we've kept you waiting long enough. Next. I'm listening. Indeed. Enough. Granted.
Let's see here.